I love it. Welcome back to the Beauty Business Breakdown, where beauty meets business and boss moves are made. I'm your host, Whitney Love, and today we're talking about money, how to make it less scary and more simple and just way more fun. If you ever checked your account after a busy work week and thought, where did all my money go? This episode is for you. And I'm not just breaking it down alone. Joining me, my guest, my co-host, is a woman who truly does it all. Born and raised right here in Aurora, Illinois, she is the powerhouse behind JJ and Mimi's Custom Meals and JJ and Mimi's food truck, serving soul and comfort food with a side of hospitality.
Okay.
She is also the founder From a Negative to a Positive Plus, a nonprofit supporting women in DOC or county jail and their families. Beauty bosses, help me welcome the beautiful LaTanya Remy.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you. I am honored. I am thrilled to be here, Whitney. It is a pleasure. We're going to keep talking about our money and keep it fun while we do it. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I love that. We got to keep it fun. And because we're talking finances, we had to bring in the big money boss herself. She is a certified public accountant, a financial coach, and the founder of ABC Accounting Services, where she helps entrepreneurs master their money, maximize their profits, and multiply their impact. Please help me welcome my accountant, my favorite accountant, Annette Brown.
Yes.
Thank you, Whitney. It's so good to be here with you guys today. I'm excited to be here. A lot of times people look at finances and they think that it's boring and it's stuffy, but we're going to make it fun today.
Yes, we're making it fun. I love that. We're going to make it fun.
Numbers and a little laughter go great together.
That's right.
And we're going to keep it
We
going and going.
We got it.
Got to hold
Bring
on
the
to this
bling.
money
Bring the
right here.
bling. Bring the bling.
But ladies, before we get started, we do this every episode. It is time for nail check, okay? We're going to talk about our nails, what we rocking, okay? I'll go first. So if you guys know me, I'm a simple kind of girl. I have a medium almond and I also have a black glitter, but it's also a cat eye.
Ooh.
So it kind of color shifts a little bit. I feel like I have the
like
same
it.
thing
I
every
like it.
episode.
I like it.
But I like what I like, right?
The shimmer on it good. And I have a plethora of things going on. I got some.
You got some fun
Yeah,
stuff.
I got some leopard because orange because I believe in being a burst of energy.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we got a little couple of patterns here. So I love it.
I love
All
it.
right, I
That's
love
like
it.
an
And
almond
this is
shape.
almond as well. Yes.
I love
All
it.
right,
Thank
very
you.
Beautiful.
nice,
Her
very
nails
nice.
are always nice.
Yeah.
Now I know your nails is always
That's right,
nice.
because this is my nail tech right here, and she knows me so well. I don't even have to tell her half the time. She comes in, she's like, I got you. So today, pretty simple. I've got a simple gel X, square round, and a little bit of chrome sass in there.
Yes, I love it. I
I'm
love
gonna
that
be
nude
joining your
color
party
too.
soon.
Yes, you definitely will be sooner than you know.
Ooh.
Yes, I love it. I love nails. But let's get into what's trending this week, Money Moves edition. We're gonna be making good money choices, and it does not have to be boring. Okay, you guys ready? Let's
I'm
get
ready.
into this.
Let's
trend.
do this.
Let's
Let's
get
do
it.
Trend 1, cash stuffing binders. I know you guys all seen them. They're like physical envelopes labeled with categories for savings.
Yeah. Visual systems absolutely work for me. I actually tried this. I ordered the envelope and the stuffer off of a TikTok shop to be exact. And you put so much money in this. Now, granted, I took the money out. But I did start.
I did start.
I
You had a good start.
You got a good
Yes.
start.
TikTok
Next time
will
you
get
go
you
a
in
little
trouble.
further.
Yes.
So true.
Yeah. Well, I'm all for the visual too. I'm old school, so I have no problem with the money envelopes. But I'll tell you a system that actually works better because we tend to be trending towards a digital society. So you can do the same things at your bank, open up multiple accounts and name them all something. So kind of similar like you do with the envelope, you can have an account that's for savings, you can have an account that's for taxes, you can have an account that's your personal money that you're making. So you do the same thing. And each time you get money, you just allocate it to one of those accounts. So it works the same way kind of as the envelope system, but you're just doing it digitally.
Gotcha.
I like digital.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes if it's in my pocket, it might get spent on something else.
That's so true.
Digital
That's so
tends to help a lot.
Guilty.
Yes.
All right, trend 2, round up apps that send spare change to savings or investment accounts.
Yeah, I like anything that is saving automatic.
Yeah.
I got to get better because I haven't not grown enough for automatic withdrawals for bill auto pay,
Yes.
right? But I am getting better with seeing the money and depositing and doing that. So visually.
I think that works for you, right? Because it
Yeah.
helps you. And I think I'm with automation. Set it and forget it. And that way you don't have to rely on your memory. If it's automated, you know that so much is rounded up and it's put into this account. I think that'll help you to get where you want to get faster.
True.
So.
Yeah.
Set it and forget it. She
Set
said
it
it.
and forget it. I got to remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, set it and forget it.
All right, trend 3, AI bookkeeping tools that categorizes income and expenses. I like that.
All right. I think with this, consistency beats complexity. So find something that's simple, that works for you, and work it. So don't try to get too caught up in which one to use. Just find something that you know how to do, or just get somebody to help you to learn how to use it. But the key is to just start and to do it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, trend 4, an app that helps you track overlooked tax write-offs, mileage, home office, supplies, education. I think that's a good app.
That's
Yeah,
it right
I'm
there.
with it. And again, keep it simple, right? So sometimes it starts with something as simple as get a cute box, put all your receipts in there, track them. But again, this is where digital comes in. So if you can do it digitally, you know where all the income's coming in, and you're also able to track where all the expenses are. So I'm old school, like I said, again, I'm all for the paper receipts, but I think we're trending towards where everything is digital. And if you can take advantage of that, I think you'll, save yourself a lot of time.
Yes, some of my favorite apps that I use to track my resources and expenses, I use QuickBooks.
Yes.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing. I had to learn the hard way.
Took a little time to learn.
Yeah, it took a little,
but
I'm still learning.
Yes.
But it's amazing. Actually, the city of Aurora actually has a QuickBooks class that you can take.
Okay.
It's like an 8-week free class.
I need it.
So make sure you look into that because that's a good resource that they do.
Yes.
And then another app that I use is called Capital. And what it does is help me save for taxes because you got to do that. So it automatically saves anytime I get a money. It like kind of triggers it.
I like that.
So that's what I do. It's been working for me, so I try not to change anything that's been working.
I know that's right. Well, I got to sit down and get myself together with that. Yes, absolutely.
You're getting all the tips today.
Yeah, I am. I am.
Yes, I love it. Ladies, let's get into this boss talk, okay? Let's be real. Money can be overwhelming, right? The goal today is to make it fun and actionable.
That's right. Yes.
That's true. Yeah, running the truck, I've learned that every dollar needs a job.
Yes.
Right? Everything is counted for and you're making it, but then you're putting it back out into something. So I absolutely agree that it will disappear if I don't plan for it.
That's right.
Yes. And the best thing to do is create a routine and make sure that it works for you. And make it fun, Sometimes just, reward yourself. If you do what you're supposed to do at the end of the week, treat yourself. She said the lemonade fun, right?
The lemonade fun, yes.
Dip into it.
So if you ever come to the nail salon or the nail bar, there's a jar I have, and it's a lemonade fund. So next time y'all come, put a little bit of money in there.
All right.
Just a little bit in there.
We'll fund your lemonade fund.
Yeah, all right.
So now I want to get you ladies insight, okay? You're my lovely co-host. I want your insight, and I need to know. All right. What is the craziest thing someone has ever tried to claim as a business expense?
I got lots of stories.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Yeah.
This is not me. I'm not talking about myself.
Okay.
Yes,
Little
yes.
disclaimer.
Okay, disclaimer.
So somebody, which I will not name, told me that they tried to get their Beyonce Cowboy Carter tickets as a business expense. This lady talking about she had a meeting and was putting glitter on everybody in the stadium and made money. Was that a right? Can she write that off?
Not
It's not for me.
Not quite, but she tried it.
I'm gonna let her know.
Right. She tried it.
Can't do it.
I'm gonna let her know. She tried.
Oh my goodness.
Good. Obviously for me. Now, a disclaimer, not me as well. But I have a girlfriend that owns a hair.
Okay.
Like a hair and nail salon, and a lot of her clients come in and they need extensions, Q-tips, et cetera, et cetera. And on her taxes, it had on there patch of hair. So my friend, who is the tax accountant, like, what is that?
What is this?
She had to make edges for somebody.
Oh my goodness. Oh
so
my
you
goodness.
buy this hair, and then so she wanted to put that on her write-off because she had to buy
The hair for her edges.
right that
She's
consistency
legit.
of hair.
She's legit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If she bought it for a client, right?
Yeah, bought it for a
she's
client.
legit, and it's part of the work she does.
Okay.
So
Well-
she legit. She all right. Now your friend with the Beyonce.
She bought it for her
ticket.
friend. She bought the tickets for her client. The tickets for her client.
Yeah,
No?
but the IRS has a rule about entertainment. It's not deductible. So
Beyonce, help us. We got to
Right.
do something to make this a write-off. It's team building.
maybe if she had gone and done Beyonce's makeup or do her hair, then maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So I don't know. I see all kinds of people that come in all the time with all kinds of write-offs that they're trying to do. I think the craziest ones are usually their trips, right? They usually want to write off their trips. A lot of times, you know, they might be on a cruise and they're like, well, I passed out my business cards or I had my laptop, you know, I looked at my emails. Not a write-off.
I'm going to cancel that Carnival cruise.
Right. No, go. You just can't write it off. Or take your whole
true.
team. If you take your whole team,
Oh.
have a business meeting on there. There's a way to do
Now
it.
she dropping
Yeah,
gems. She
I'm
dropping
dropping that.
gems.
Take your
Yeah,
team.
that's true.
Do a meeting on there.
Okay.
All right. So for the entrepreneurs who avoid looking at their numbers, what's one way to avoid feeling overwhelmed and take control of your finances?
Plan.
Yes.
Strategically plan each event, each item that is used, how much is being used, and stay focused.
Yes.
I was horrible in the beginning,
Mm.
all over the place. And I found myself every day spending on the food truck, it's a little different. The food truck you're spending, but when the restaurant came and the brick and mortar, it's a different beast
Yes.
of feeding. Yeah. I tell people all the time, oh, well, I cook this and I can cook. Cooking at home for 5 people
different.
or even it's totally different from cooking for hundreds a day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all those different palettes. Everybody
Yeah.
has a different palette.
So true.
So trying to find it where, somewhere in the medium, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
God bless your heart. God bless your heart.
But we enjoy it.
Yes.
I can definitely say numbers are scary for me. They're very scary. When I look at numbers, I'm like, what am I
She
looking
goes,
at?
this is giving me a
I don't even
headache.
understand the terminology. But what has worked for me to making it less scary is kind of automate things.
Yes.
So I've been automating a lot of things, so I don't even have to think about it.
Yes.
And it puts a little fire under my butt to know, hey, I need to get this and this done because that payment is going out regardless.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So that's what's been helping for me. So anybody who's struggling looking at their numbers, and also if you're struggling, have somebody else to look at them. Just pay somebody else to do it who doesn't mind looking at numbers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys hit the nail on the head with automation. I think the best system that you can do is target that money right when it comes in. So if you, as soon as that money comes in, like I mentioned earlier, designate where it's going to go. So this much is going for operations. This much is going for taxes. This much is going for, my personal pay. So whatever it is, do it right from the start. Because if you wait till the end, that money's going to disappear and you're going to wonder, where did it go?
Absolutely.
They say money has wings, right? And if you don't tell it where to go, it's going to disappear.
It's going to fly away.
So tell it where to go right from the beginning.
All right. Everyone talks about making money, right? But nobody really talks about how to keep it, how to keep those profits, how to secure the bag. What can we do for that? How can we secure the bag? What are some tips?
All right.
So for me, yeah, again, I just have to go back to being consistent, being focused, and being determined.
Yeah.
Because as you stated, your things are coming out, so you know you need to get this done. I have always been a procrastinator and worked under pressure. I work better under pressure.
Same.
And then one day I just said, oh God, Lord, I'm paying as Judge Toller says, I love Judge Toller, stupid tax. Because I was paying late fees. I was paying this. And at some point, it was adding up. And so I just had to say, Lord, help me with procrastination. And I went into my IG, and immediately this meme popped up, and it said, procrastination is the arrogance that we have as humans thinking God's giving us another day to do something that we put off. And that has totally helped me. Totally helped me. So now I'm still bad, but I'm better.
Yes.
So, yeah. So my answer in the short is to plan and strategically plan.
Yes. Yeah. I think, you know, there's a saying that says your why power is greater than your willpower. And so you got to figure out your why. You got to figure out why it is that you're doing this business and why it is that you need it to be successful. And so I think when you get that down, it makes it a lot easier to do the things that you need to do because you know why you're doing it.
Oh, I need a t-shirt with that on it. Yo, my why power is greater than your willpower.
If you're just relying on your willpower, but if you have a reason why you're doing this, it's going to help you to be able to stick to it. And I like that. I'm going to use that with my clients, the stupid tax. All right, we're putting this down as the stupid tax. This is the part that you forgot, or this is the part you're paying late penalties. Because when you hear it in those terms, you're like, I'm not paying that tax anymore.
I did, it was me.
So, like that.
All right, you heard it from these two ladies. They are dropping gems. But tell me, what is the biggest money mistake you ladies see as business owners that happens over and over and over?
I can tell you, it is, for me, is for especially people who are just starting a business, they are mixing their personal and their business all in one account. And it becomes a huge mess, especially at tax time.
Yes.
So you have to learn to separate. One of the smartest moves you can make as soon as you start a business is go open a business account. Make sure all the income that's coming in from the business goes into that account. Make sure anything that you pay related to the business comes out of that account. At the end of the day, you know if the business is making money or not. But when you got your house mortgage and your car note and everything else coming out of there, you don't really know if the business is making money or not. So separate the two. Don't commingle. That is by far the biggest mistake I see.
And to piggyback off that, I tend to coach and mentor a lot of other like-minded individuals, and that's the biggest thing I see. We talk, and I'm like, okay, so you got separate accounts? No, nothing's separated. So when I see that, I'm like, well, we got to start from scratch.
Yes.
We got to cut everything off, and the first thing you need to do is separate. It's so important. When I first started my journey, they didn't teach me that in school.
Yes.
They did not teach me that in cosmetology school. Shame on you. You need to teach these entrepreneurs that. So everything was mingled all into one. And when it was time to go do my taxes, I owed so much to the IRS. I wanted to just quit. I wanted to quit. I was so overwhelmed. But that next year I knew better. So I agree 100% with you.
Yes, and I was going to say, because I was bad at it, as it's mingling. And when you retire yourself, you're stepping out on faith, and you're scared, and so you got to get it done so you're not homeless, so to speak. And so I was bad at mingling. I was also bad at overbuying product, and then it would go bad. And from the truck, and so that there was spending money and things. So so time and growth comes with common sense.
And that learning curve, it's, you know, the best thing that you can do is get the right group of advisors around you when you start. When you're trying to do it on your own, you're figuring it out, and the cost is severe. So if you can get the right team in place, you know, like Whitney mentioned, you know, having the right advisors and having the right people guiding you, it can help you to avoid a lot of costly mistakes.
Absolutely.
And when I first knew I needed an accountant, right? And I was like, I don't have the money for an accountant. I don't have the money. I'm looking to where am I going to get the money? But your accountant will help you save money, so you'll be able to pay your accountant and then have something for yourself. So you tend to not think too small. Make sure you're thinking bigger, and I had to learn that as well. So
that's true. Sometimes you can't afford not to have an accountant.
Yes, absolutely.
That's so true. Yeah.
Because the savings, you know, that your accountant can get for you, you'll have some.
Okay, and duly noted.
I think a lot of times too, people think of accountants traditionally as just, you know, they're just the bookkeepers or they're just the tax preparers. But, you know, a good accountant is a good advisor too. So they can help you to know, do you have the right pricing? You know, do you, you know, are you marketing well enough? You know, what are the target numbers that you need to meet? They can help you know what's your break even. You know, knowing this vital information, I think, is the way to be able to help you to grow your business, to know when it's the right time to scale, when it's the right time to cut expenses. So that's the kind of information you want to get from your accountant, rather than just showing up, giving them your taxes and, you know, just saying, I'll see you next year.
Absolutely.
Relationship.
Your accountant really should be your best friend.
Your relationship, relationship matters.
And I remember when we first started working together, I was so overwhelmed and I was like, I don't know if I could afford this, but you worked with me to create a customized package for what my business needs. So definitely get you a really good accountant because I'm here today.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. And we met because I was sitting in your chair.
Yes.
And she asked me something, and I was able to, because I'm always there to help. And so I gave her a little bit of information. I think you followed up afterwards.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like her, and she had really good energy.
Good stuff.
And you know, when it's right, it feel right.
Yeah.
So you got to listen to that voice, you know, that vibe.
That's
Just
a
go
fact.
ahead and do it.
That's a fact.
All right. What gap did you ladies see in your industries that made you want to start your business? And I want you ladies to go deep.
For me, I'm proud of me. I am the first Black-owned soul food restaurant in Aurora, Illinois.
Girl. Go ahead.
In 7 years.
Wow. Congratulations. Say that again.
I am the first
That deserves applause.
Black-owned, successful restaurant within Aurora, Illinois within 7 years.
Wow.
Yes.
So for me, I didn't even realize that till it was brought to my attention.
Wow.
But with that being said, we didn't have a soul food restaurant. We didn't have comfort food. We didn't have anything, in my opinion, that was good. I'm big now on everything you go to is either expensive or don't look up to par, if you will. And so I started just making my own food. I've been cooking forever anyway, but I am a foodie.
Yes.
So with that being said, you know, everybody, well, when you gonna make this? And I would do things and some point click. Make it a business. Make it what you love to do. Turn your passion into purpose.
Yes.
And so that is how JJ and Mimi's Custom Meals was born. And on wheels, and then Custom Meals 6 months later came after it.
She growing.
Just like that.
Yes.
See, when you walk into your purpose.
Yes. And I can honestly say I really knew nothing about the business. I knew flavor. I knew hospitality. I know decor, but I didn't know the business aspect of it. But each and every individual that run across my path that I met in pitches, I've done pitches for the Quad County Urban League, and I was like, I don't want to do this pitch. I got girl do this pitch, and I won.
Yes.
And in that pitch is who I met my CPA and accountant. Is how I met different people that helped me walk the train of life with this business. So when people ask me, well, how did you do that? Was it hard? I can honestly say humbly, it was not. Because somebody holds my hand every step of the way. Yes. And everybody doesn't have that.
Right.
So now I'm able to hold my hand down and bring somebody up.
Hold
not
my
that
hand.
I know.
That's right. Mine too.
And not that I know it all,
Yes.
but I'm big with connections, and I'm big of taking the capital P and putting my lowercase p on my pride and asking questions when I don't know and when I need help. So that is what made me do it, just doing something that makes me happy.
Yes. What's your favorite meal to prepare?
Oh gosh, some would say the hot honey fried chicken, but for me, I love the loaded pot roast.
Ooh, that sounds.
The loaded
I
pot
think we
roast.
need samples.
Yeah, I think we need some samples.
we need some samples.
It's a business experience.
Yes, that's right. So yeah, and that is loaded with mushrooms, carrots, cabbage, corn on the cob, everything, and just flavorful and good over a bed of smashed potatoes.
Ooh, not potatoes, potatoes.
I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm so
hungry.
So I'm grateful for that opportunity and listening.
Yeah.
You know, and not being scared to leave where I was that was secure. Yeah.
My favorite little line is success is literally on the opposite side of fear.
Mm.
It is. It's literally right there.
That's true.
You have to take that step. Yeah.
So true.
Oh, you outlined the perfect reason why I started my business.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, it's exactly that, right? Because I saw the power that small businesses had. And I realized that people were gifted in their skill set, but there was also some fear, there was some trepidation, and there was just a general lack of knowledge on how to run the business. They know how to do the business, they just didn't know how to run the business successfully. And so that's where I thought that I could step in. I could offer empowerment in the form of knowledge, and then I can also offer empowerment in helping them to get their books together, being able to advise them correctly. And I always say my little motto is I want to help them to be able to maximize their profits. I want them to be able to master their financials. A lot of times people look at their financials and they don't have a clue what's going on in there. So I want them to be able to understand. Don't just rely on your accountant to just give you, some papers that most people take in a drawer and they, stuff, but be able to understand them. Understand the story that your financials tell. And then I want you to be able to multiply the impact, right? The impact that you're having in your community through your business.
That's true.
So that's all part of the process of, that's the gap that I saw, and that's the gap that I wanted to fill.
Yeah.
Beautiful, ladies. Beautiful.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We're going to go off script. I have a question.
Yes.
All right. This is a little bit more catered to you, okay? So we're entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs like us, say we're in over our heads. We're in the D word, debt. Okay, nobody want to talk about that. It's uncomfortable.
Yes.
As an entrepreneur, what advice could you give an entrepreneur to help get out of debt? How do you climb out of that debt?
Yeah. Well, first you got to understand it, right? So you have to. A lot of people, when they're in debt, they hide from it, right? They don't want anybody to know. I don't want anybody to know. And so the key is, and then realize when you can't do it by yourself. So figure out where is the best place for you to get help. So whether that be a financial advisor, a financial coach, an accountant, whoever it is that you need to go talk to, and they're going to come up with a plan that's going to help you. And the key with that plan is just going to be consistency, right? So you got to figure out, okay, how much it is and what are the steps that I need to take to be able to get out of debt. So you got to understand your numbers. It comes back down to that. So how much money am I, is there extra that's coming out after I've paid everybody that needs to be paid? So maybe we hold off on the dream vacation. Maybe we hold off on the designer bag, and you take a little extra and you put towards paying down that debt. And if you have a plan, little by little, it's going to come down. But the key is just to have a plan. Know where it is that you need to get to and work the plan.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I'll work on that when I get back.
From that dream vacation.
Well, you guys heard it first. You heard it from the expert. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be afraid. Ask for help, okay?
Yes.
Now, how do we keep money fun instead of stressful?
All right.
That's what the episode is about, making it fun.
That's true.
That's right.
I tend not to worry a lot. I tend to fully trust, and anyone that knows me know I fully trust and rely on God. I know faith without works is dead. So I put in the effort, and what I can do, I can do.
Yes.
And what I can't, I can't.
Yes.
And if I got to pay, I'm putting something on it. and I'm going to be okay with that without wondering, hey, can we meet the grocery bill, or can I meet the light bill or the cable bill, because you need the internet to run your equipment, that sort of thing. I lived my whole life that way, actually, honestly. And September 29th, our Lord says the same, I'll be 53. And I have not one gray hair.
That's right.
I compliment my skin to doing right by people, being good to people, and not just letting things I can't control worry me. I live and will die by the serenity prayer.
Yes.
Inner and outer beauty.
Yeah, so that's for me, that you can't really worry about the small things. And as Miss Annette said, you got to reach out for help if you need help. If you need help, I reach out. Period.
Oh, I will ask for help.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm not going to sit and worry about it. I'm not going to hey,
Can you explain to me what this is?
Right.
Yes. Yeah. So I think that keeps down, and that keeps your health, and things like that. So that's my outlook and perspective on it.
I think that's good. That's
Yeah.
very good. I like that perspective.
Mhm.
I'm going to say a word here that people don't like. Budgets.
Yeah.
But, you know, people,
What's
yeah.
Right.
But if you can set a budget and create it, like I said earlier, learn to reward yourself. So be disciplined, you know what it is that you're trying to get to, know what it is that you're doing. And then when you do it, reward yourself. So maybe you make it a game. So if you're going to go through your receipt box or your expenses, or you're going to go through your QuickBooks, treat yourself. Go into your lemonade fund. If it's Starbucks that you want, if it's lemonade, it's a ice cold chill, whatever it is that you like to do, reward yourself. It's an ice cream cone, whatever it is. And just, reward yourself for doing it. And so that way you have an incentive to do it.
Yes.
And so that way it's not a chore, but you have something to look forward to either while you're doing it or when you're done.
So true, yeah. I save my change and my singles. And I do it every year.
Yeah.
I start September to September. So when my birthday trips come and things like that, then I use that as my spending money.
Yeah.
If I haven't dipped into it.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's normally what I do. So in my mind, that's my budget. But I know I have to get better
Yeah.
as you staying disciplined.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm trying to get off a
Yeah.
Coca-Cola right now.
Yeah.
And it is hard.
Mhm.
So, and that's the same with my budgeting and finances and staying out of Ross.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, Ross be making it do what it do, y'all. Ross will get you there.
Yeah.
Yes.
It will
Ross
take you
saves
there.
you money.
Yes. You dress for less.
Yeah.
That's so true. Yes.
You made me think of something else too, which I want to put in here for a lot of people. And this is a good rule for your businesses, and it's a good rule for your personal finances. It's creating that emergency fund. So I think, you want to start with at least $1,000. Have it available to you. And so when those things that come up that are not there, you always think they're unexpected, but they're going to happen anyway, which is going to be, an appliance is going to break down, the car is going to break down, an emergency trip out of town. You dip into that emergency fund rather than the credit card. So that helps you to stay out of debt.
Absolutely.
And so it's a good rule to follow personally, and it's also a good rule to follow in your business, because ideally you want to build up, say, 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. So if you have a down season, right? If there's a season, I know you've talked to me, there's a certain time of the year when people are, getting their nails done, and then there's a certain time of the season where it's slow.
Yeah.
For you, there's a
Right.
certain
yeah.
time when
Yes.
catering is high or meals, there's a certain time it's slow. You want to have a backup emergency fund that helps you through those slow times. So you want to build it consistently.
Absolutely.
I agree with you 100%. And some of the things that makes money fun for me is when I reach a goal and I have a
Yes.
little bit left over and
Yes.
I reward myself.
Yes,
That's how I make my
yes.
money fun. And
Yeah.
some of my favorite
Give me
rewards.
five. Give me five.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna
right.
say, what's what's
Some
one
of my
your
favorite
favorites?
rewards, of course, anything Beyonce.
Yes.
I'm gonna spend my money on Beyonce. I'm just
Yes.
gonna do it.
Yes.
And then I love getting my hair done.
Mm.
I love to eat. I love fine dining.
Yes, ma'am.
And I love karaoke. So I
Okay.
might have a night out with the girls and we
Yes.
just do karaoke, a couple drinks. That's
Okay.
that's how I
You've
reward
earned it.
myself.
You've
Yes.
earned it. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you. What about you? What do you like to reward yourself with?
Oh, as I say, I'm such a foodie,
Mm.
and I normally people say, "Well, you cook," but when you cook consistently,
Yeah.
every single day, day after day, I love getting cute, and
Yes.
taking off my combat boots and work boots and putting on my heels,
Yes.
and going out to fine dining. I love plays, and things like that. So absolutely,
Yeah.
and like I say, rewarding me, I could just go into Macy's backstage
Yeah.
or either Ross and find me something. I'm always on the earring rack
Yeah.
in there and things like that. So that's now for me.
Yeah.
Before I had a whole plethora of things. Now that I'm getting old,
Yeah.
I've settled down a little more to, hey, I just want this or I want that. You know, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
I was a girl that didn't like flowers.
Mm.
You dated me, don't bring me no flowers. They die. I want something that's gonna last.
Yes.
You know, now bring me a
Get her
flower.
some flowers. Her birthday's coming up. Get her some
Yeah.
flowers.
Give her some flowers.
I love flowers.
Yes.
I love flowers. They make
So
me feel
now
so
I love
good.
them. Yeah, I do.
What about you? What do you like to reward yourself with?
This was something that I actually had to learn, to be quite honest, because for the longest, because, you know, I was had a family at a young age and raising a family, and I just felt like every dollar needed to go into that. And so it's just recently that I'm learning to enjoy the things. And so getting my nails done is one of those things. And so I no longer feel guilty about that. I go get that done. My husband and I, you know, have been taking more trips with him. So that has been, you know, really a blessing to be able to just go and to do things. You mentioned plays. I like plays. I have, you know, a couple girlfriends, and we just kind of hang out. We go out and eat. We go to plays. So that's the things that bring me joy. Yeah. Not so much shopping. I can take her or leave shopping.
Yeah. Taking care of yourself and sitting down and relaxing and decompressing is, I've been intentional, especially with the business moving down this way. I've been intentional on my little bit of downtime. Of taking care of me. And spending more time with me. So
just loving on yourself.
One thing that has really helped me, I have adult daughters now, and they know how to enjoy and have a great time. And so they have been really pressing on me, Mom, what are the things that you like to do? And just seeing them enjoy life has also motivated me to enjoy life.
That's awesome. I love that. Shout out to your beautiful daughters.
Please. Yes, they are amazing.
All right. That was some really, really good information, right? I hope you guys are taking notes, tuning in, because they are dropping gems today, okay? Let's get into a game. I think it's time to switch it up and get into a mini game, all right? The Money Moves edition, of course, right? Because it's about finance, right?
That's right. Let's do it.
All right. You ladies are going to have 3 seconds, okay? Don't overthink it, you know, to pick where you want to move your money, all right? Y'all ready?
All right.
Ready. Let's get into it, okay? Designer bag or dream vacation?
Dream vacation
for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Save $100 every week or invest $100 every week?
I'm invested.
Save $100.
I'm invested because I want it to grow so I could do more.
Okay. I love that. Starbucks latte or a lemonade jar?
Lemonade jar. Lemonade jar.
I'm going to go with the Starbucks latte.
Starbucks? Okay. All cash tips or booked out prepaids?
Booked out
prepaids.
Yes.
Book these ladies.
That's right.
Book with your accountant. Book some meals. Book for events. Okay, you heard what they said. Book them out. All splurge on supplies or business decor?
Business decor.
Okay.
It is. I think it's important to bring my customers into a warm setting, an inviting setting, a clean, essential setting, to where they can just sit down and enjoy their meal.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that makes sense for both you guys because you have businesses where you are bringing customers in. My business tends to be more virtual, so I'm going to put my money in supplies that's going to make their experience with me to be easier. So whatever can make their journey easier.
So true.
Yeah, speaking of business decor, I actually upgraded my accent wall at the nail bar to celebrate my 5 years.
Amazing.
It was a labor of love. Let me tell you guys, I was like, I'm going to just buy 2 boxes of panels and I'm going to be good. It's going to be good. No. I had to buy another box. And that wasn't enough. Then I had to buy another box. And that wasn't enough.
Yes. I couldn't believe it.
I ended up having to buy 5 boxes of these flower panels, but the turnout was so beautiful. I did it myself, so I saved money not having to, you know. And it looks beautiful. So make sure y'all stop by.
I can't wait to see it after stop by.
Yes, come check it out. Look at the wall. It says Slip and Slay. So order a mocktail cocktail when you come.
Okay.
All right.
I'm very proud of that wall. So
you should
I'm going to go with the decor.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So a tax refund or extra clients?
Extra clients.
Tax refund. Yeah, I done put into you. And put into you. I need some of that.
They owe you some money.
Yes.
I can tell you a little tip. If you're getting a tax refund, you're not doing something right because you're giving the IRS too much money to hold for you and they're not paying you any interest on it.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe the first year, but the second year, that's where you got to know your numbers. So
that's why I was like, I've been telling people, you really should be breaking even.
Yeah.
Right? When you break even, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to overpay anything.
That's so true. So true.
You can use that money.
Every time I open up, when I check my mailbox and I see the IRS, I just start shaking.
taken.
I don't even want to
That's
open up
pretty
this
typical,
envelope.
right,
I don't
yeah.
even want to open up this envelope. And it'd be something minor. Oh, we
Yeah.
updated your address. Oh, good thing
That's how I was the other day, but it was actually from a negative to a positive information,
yeah.
right?
It's that fear that
Yes.
envelope
Yeah,
gives
it's a
you.
fear,
That's
yes.
common. That's for everybody.
That little
Yeah.
white envelope that say
Yeah.
IRS, I'd be like, what do you want now?
Yes.
Yeah, so true.
Shout out to the IRS. We love you.
Yes, that's right.
We love
Sometimes.
y'all.
We
Yeah.
need you.
We need you. Yeah.
Well done, ladies. That was great. Now, y'all ready to take it up a notch?
Yeah,
Let's
do
take
it.
this game
Let's
up
do
a
it.
notch, okay? Now, what are some good money moves, okay?
All right.
You're going to tell us if it's actually a tax write-off.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to just get some scenarios, all right? All right. LaTanya, supplies for your clients, right? That's definitely, right? It's got to be a tax write-off, right?
That's like seasonings that I put on that roast.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it. That's a
Okay.
write-off.
All right.
True.
All right, what about gas for the food truck? You know, you got to put the money in the tank, you know?
That, if it don't move, we don't eat. So yeah, being out there in the streets and events and things like that. That's
Because
what
that's
feeds
part of
us.
your, like, every day, you know?
Yeah, and that's brand.
Yeah.
And that's getting it out there for people to know and see. So yeah, we had to spend money on it.
All right, you guys hit that one on the head. That's a
Okay.
legitimate
I know
write-off.
that's right, especially with the
Yeah.
food truck. Like,
Right.
you need the gas.
Mhm.
All right. All right. What about a DJ for a beauty expo or a food truck grand opening? A DJ, right?
Well, yeah, at least I can write it off. I can write that off because they're coming out and it's for the business.
It's for the business.
Bringing in opportunity.
Opportunities.
Right? Keeping us pumped.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
Right? Okay.
It's a legitimate. It's
It's
a
the
legitimate.
vibes.
It's a business event. It's a write-off.
All righty.
Book that DJ.
You get right. Yeah, you're right, right.
Call
Just
him.
as long as not for your birthday party.
No.
Oh, that's different. That's
Yeah.
different. Well,
Yeah.
if you're giving out samples,
Yeah,
we can-
yeah.
That's another conversation. We'll talk about it
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
I love it. We're going to book that DJ. All right. What about Starbucks runs every morning? Because I need my energy, right? We need energy
Yeah.
to get through our
Survive,
day.
gotta
That
get it
coffee
going.
should be part of the
Get it pumping.
yeah.
All right, I'm hearing you, but unfortunately, not a write-off.
What?
No, not your personal Starbucks. Now, you put Starbucks for your clients, we can talk. But
Okay.
your personal Starbucks, no.
Let me make a note of that.
Yeah, right.
This from my client.
Yeah.
That is really good to know. Okay.
Yeah.
What about groceries for a Sunday dinner for the family? You know,
That's marketing. Somebody gonna tell it. Somebody gonna rub their belly and be like, "Oh, I'm full and I ate today."
they're
And
gonna post about it. And
absolutely.
I'm sorry. Unless you're going to sell plates.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them put out some flyers.
There you go.
yeah, there we go. See, I
Your
love
Sunday
it.
dinner, your Sunday dinner,
Yes.
typically not a write-off.
Oh,
right.
man. Well, family, we need y'all to work a little harder, okay?
That's right.
What about mileage for like when we go to like our beauty shows or like food expos? You know, what about the mileage? We already talked about the gas.
What do you think?
Listen, I'll drive anywhere for a sample that I take. Matter of fact, I do food all day. I've been trying to get to Tasty Rolls in Bellwood for a minute, and they do all egg rolls. And so I would, I think so, because those Sam samples, I'm over them.
Yes, you hit it on the head. That's a write-off.
Yes.
Keep track of those mileage.
All right.
We are on to something. And I actually just went to a nail networking event in the city, so I need to track those mileage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything. Going to pick up supplies, going to get
Okay.
samples, going to talk to your marketer, going to book the DJ, all those things.
Okay.
Yes.
So when I go to Restaurant Depot in Lombard, then I can track my miles.
Yes, if you're going to
Okay.
pick up supplies.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Oh, I
for
didn't know
sure.
that.
Yes, yes.
Oh, duly noted.
So,
Checkmate.
checkmate. Okay. I love that. What
Get
about
an app.
like,
There's an app called MyLikeQ.
oh,
Keep it on your phone,
Okay.
and then you can kind of keep track of, all your mileage.
Absolutely.
Automate it.
What's the
Set
name
it
of the
and
app
forget
again?
it. MyLikeQ.
mile IQ.
That's one of
MyLikeQ.
them. There's a lot of other ones
Yeah.
out there.
Okay.
What about like some personal Amazon shopping, but like candles and like smell good stuff?
What do you think?
Bath and Body Works.
I actually have candles in the restaurant that I light, and I put them in. Are they a write-off? Man, they look cute. They're in the
cute.
restaurant.
Candles
They're
in
for
your
decor.
restaurant? Yes, for
Okay.
sure. Candles at home?
That's good to know.
Okay.
Candles
Okay.
in the shop? Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
All right, Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
Okay, what about aprons, branded shirts, new scrub for the nail girls? Right?
That's drip.
I know, yes.
Yeah, that's cohesiveness.
That's right. That's right.
Brand awareness.
That's right. That's right. As long as it's branded, you're onto it. Yeah.
All right.
It's a write-off.
What about like hot sauce packages for the food truck? You know, that's got to be a write-off.
Absolutely. The way I go through mustard and ketchup and hot sauce, and I got them coming back for extra barbecue. I actually just started charging extra 50 cents. And I got that off because every time I go to McDonald's or I get a fry or something, it's, extra this or extra that. So, and we were giving ours away for free.
Yeah.
So,
Now for you, yes, that is a write-off. For you, no. Ketchup packets, no.
I'm going to take this hot sauce out of my cart.
Yes.
So it all depends, the nature of your business.
Understood. Okay.
What about, just throwing it out there, what about, not for me, I'm not asking for me, Beyonce's Act 3 tickets. If somebody has a meeting there at the concert with the team.
I already told you. Entertainment, right.
And even they had meetings in Starbucks.
Yeah, we had a conference.
IRS is very clear on entertainment. Okay. Because people try to post stuff like that.
I'm going to let the Beehive know because
we got to do something. We got to do something.
Yes. Well,
that was funny.
Yeah.
What about a new outfit? Because we talked about, wardrobe stuff for LaTanya's TikToks.
Gotta look good. And it catches. Nowadays, people are looking you up head to toe.
Yeah.
So, some new hair, outfit.
Yes.
That's what's catching the attention now.
On TikTok.
I like where you're going, but I don't want to burst your bubble. But unfortunately, no. Now, unless you got a business,
even if it has JJ and
no, that's yes. If it's branded, then you're good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the key.
I love that.
Good.
This was fun.
That was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yes.
That was fun. All right, ladies, it is time for the Boss Up Spotlight. And today we're celebrating Shania Love. Woo! She just launched her nail business on campus at the Quads at ISU and is already building a loyal client base while staying focused on school. Follow her journey on TikTok at _Shania Love. This young entrepreneur created the perfect video that has now went viral on TikTok. Ooh. She's securing her bag and her finances and making it all fun with her new bookings.
Ooh, she learned from the best. Good job.
Yes. I'm so proud of her. We actually had the pleasure of visiting her. We was at the campus for family weekend.
Okay.
So when I tell you I had a blast,
Good.
I felt like I was 21 again.
I know that's right. Yes.
I had a really, really good time. We watched a football game. We went and saw like a comedy show.
Good.
It was really, really fun. I'm so proud of Shania. You are doing big things,
Awesome.
girl. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep it up.
Keep going.
She paying for her college finances. Okay, she must stop texting me.
Yeah. Good.
All right, ladies. Now our viewers have submitted some questions for you too.
Okay.
They want to get your insight from real experts. So they're seeking your advice.
Okay.
This first one is for you, Annette. How much should I set aside for taxes if I'm just getting started in my business?
Ooh, good one. Good one. And it's good that you're actually thinking about taxes because a lot of people don't think about it till the next year when they file their return. So setting aside 15 to 20%, I think, is a good place to start. It's going to be different for each person, depending on the nature of the business, depending on the type of expenses that you have. Somebody that's service-based and they don't have a lot of expenses, they might end up paying a lot more in taxes versus somebody with a huge inventory that's running a lot of expenses. So 15 to 20%, and then after the first year, you gauge it and you kind of see where you're at. I think the thing that gets a lot of people is they don't realize there's a lot of taxes that go into running a business. There's your federal taxes, there's your state taxes, there is self-employment taxes, Social Security, Medicare, there's sales taxes if you're selling stuff. So there's a lot of things that go into it. So you want to be prepared. So 15 to 20% that first year. After that, you can gauge and kind of modify it.
That's really good. That's really good. And I'm going to piggyback off that. I'm going to talk about this app that I use. It's called Capital with a Q. And like I said, anytime I get a deposit, it automatically triggers to save that 15 or 20%. So I don't even have to think about it.
That's
so
great.
I highly recommend that app.
Awesome.
Great.
Yeah, I'm going to download that myself.
Yeah. Set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, LaTanya, this one's for you. They want to know, how can they raise their prices without losing their customers or clients? And especially the loyal ones.
Yeah.
The ones that's been stuck on that $25 holla.
You maximize the quality. Still do your same plate, You might get one extra piece of fish and one extra piece of chicken. If you're in the hair business, you may, give a pack of little lashes, whatever the case may be. I always say quality versus quantity because it matters. And it looks different when it comes to my business, that is. I always eat with my eye. So if it looks good, if it looks filling, I never want my customers to go home saying, oh, I wasn't filled up. That cost that much, but I'm still hungry. That type of thing. So I always say, look at your numbers and maximize what you can get for the better quality so that you're the buzz of the town. The good way, right? And say, hey, no, go there. You'll get full off there. They give a lot and it's good because it's a difference between giving a lot and it's not good and versus, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that would be my advice.
Awesome. And I'm gonna piggyback off you. I would say anybody who's a service provider, especially my beauty bosses, if I wanted to go up on my price, I might add in extra time to make sure I care for them. I'm not going to keep the time the same. I might add a little upgraded service. It's already included in the price. I remember I got my makeup done by Nicole at Flawless Beauty by Nicole. She gave me these cute little touch-up kits. Okay. So I felt like this is such a quality. She's a professional. I don't have no problem paying for quality. So if you're going to up your prices, like you said, make sure the quality matches.
Yes. You hit the nail on the head. Yes. It has to be the quality. If you can increase your quality, if you're bringing more value to somebody, then they don't mind paying you more. But they have to see the value in what it is that you're bringing.
So true.
So very good.
All right. Now, the people want to know, how can they support you? How can they support your business? How can they get in touch with you? And they want to learn more about your business, what you guys specialize in. The viewers want to know.
All right.
Okay. And I would say for JJ and Mimi's Custom Meals on Wheels and JJ and Mimi's Custom Meals, we are on Facebook at JJ and Mimi's Custom Meals on Wheels. I am IG, JJ and Mimi's Custom Meals 2025. I am launching a TikTok page for that.
Okay.
Yes. And our phone number, our website is jjandmimis.com. That will give our address, our location, our menu for catering. We are currently moving and shifting downtown Aurora.
Ooh, okay.
So that website will be updated. Our phone number is 630-943-3345. I always answer my phone.
She do.
I always answer and I reply. That phone, you can also send a text, whether you want catering, whether you have a question, a menu. I'm your girl. From a negative to a positive is my not-for-profit 501c3 that is just launching.
Yeah.
And that is geared towards resources and assisting women in the Department of Corrections that are 6 months or less to get out. The Kane County Jail, Will County, and DuPage County. Kendall County as well. And not only just the women, but their families as well. Any guardian that is taking care of a child, of a woman that is incarcerated, from a negative to a positive, will have the resources. We will be doing Toys for Tots coming up. We will be doing fun days and play dates and things like that. We will be doing JJ and Mimi's will be cohabitating and serving meals to the guardians. Even if we making small plates and setting it out for the families so that the parents and guardians that are working have something and these babies are coming home from school.
Absolutely.
The women, when they are coming home, even the halfway house we have here on Lake Street in Aurora, you stay there when you have a year down. Most of these women work up and down Lake Street so that they can get to work. JJ and Mimi's will be employing 2 of these women.
Wow.
And with that being said, they will be able to come in. We will be doing donations for professional clothing.
Yes.
So they could come in from the earrings to the shoes to the clothes so that they can do interviews. All our resources will know already these women have had trouble past. They have just got out. So you don't have to worry about that check mark on the application. Do you have a felony or have you been convicted? we all know.
Yeah.
So therefore, everybody's coming together to let these ladies know that your past does not detect your future.
Oh, I love that.
And so with that being said, it's just sort of a support. We were doing bus passes.
Yeah.
We will be giving gift cards. Also, I will have a team that will be 5 women will get the database, and 5 women a month will receive cards from us.
Okay.
So you got something to open up. You know, you can't imagine how lonely it is in there sometimes. And even though it may be something that put you there, everybody grows. Everybody deserves a second chance. Some is 3, 4, and 5, and that's okay because I've had about 10 chances. And so, and I want to put money, our grants, $15 on women's books a month that don't have anything.
Yes.
So that is my passion. That is our launch. And my motto is you can't save them all, but even if I could save one.
That's awesome.
That
That's
is
beautiful.
awesome.
That's
Yes,
beautiful.
I love it.
Yes,
It's
thank you.
resources like that that help mold me into the woman and entrepreneur I am today.
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you for your service.
Yes.
That was
Welcome.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes.
that is awesome.
Yeah, I myself, I'm telling on myself, but that's okay. My testimonies have always been what got me.
Yes.
20 years ago, I had to do weekends in 3 months for, you know, nothing strenuous like that, but still. And I just noticed how everybody, whatever you did, was clumped all together and treated the way they were treated. And I vowed, and it's been 20 years in the making. So when I moved to Texas for a couple of years, I went into the Lou Sterrett and I was able to talk to the women and give them Bibles and talk to them. And they weren't able to have Bibles then. That was 2 years ago.
Wow.
Well, my girls there let me know that now they're able to have a Bible.
Yes.
So, you know, and things like that. And just give them, hey, I was here.
Yep.
But now look at me now, coming in through the gates, talking to you, leaving back out. It's possible.
It's
Yes.
possible.
It's
It's
possible.
proof right here.
Yes,
It's
yes.
proof.
I
And
am.
that shows your why power, right?
Yes.
Your why
Yeah.
power is what keeps you going.
I'm truly
Yes.
gonna get a T-shirt with that made on
Yes,
it. Honestly,
yes.
yes. So I'm grateful.
That's
Yes,
beautiful.
Yes, that is beautiful. And I like the reflection. It's something that we can all live by when you say your, how did you state it? Yeah, your past is not a reflection of your future. And I think it's so important for people to realize that and to realize the impact that they can still have within their
Absolutely.
community. So that
Yeah.
is truly wonderful.
And no, and most won't let you live your past down.
yes,
They just
yes.
won't.
So you might as well just go.
So
and
you
be
got to
great anyways.
outshine and keep it going and do what you're gonna do and be the best person you can be.
Yes, and because you've walked the journey, you know what they've experienced, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
know the areas that you can help them. So
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
truly proud of you.
Thank
That is
you.
Excellent.
Thank
So,
you.
Yeah, so for me, ABC Accounting Services, and like I mentioned earlier, I exist to empower small business owners, especially female-based, service-based female entrepreneurs, but I have entrepreneurs that cover all walks of life. And truly, I want to be able to help them, like I said, to be able to maximize their financials, to be able to multiply the impact that they're making, and to be able to understand, you know, their financials in a meaningful way. So you can reach me at ABC_accountant. That's a website. I'm also on Instagram, you know, telephone number. And if there's any way that I can help you in your business to empower you to be able to do the absolute best that you can do, that's my goal, and that's why I exist.
That's
beautiful.
awesome. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for helping me.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
All right, ladies, it's time for our boss tips. Okay, let's get into this boss tip breakdown. All right, my boss tip is to pay yourself first. Even if it's $50 a day, it builds habits
That's a good one.
and a good cushion to have. And,
Yeah.
you know, we doing this because we're passionate, but it's nice to get paid.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And mind it, treat your money like a recipe. A little discipline, a little flavor, stir it up with some consistency, and put some stank on it.
Yes. I like it. I like it.
Yes.
I'm going to say learn to measure what matters. Learn the numbers that are going to be important for your business. Learn how to track them. And then that's going to help you to be able to make the decisions that you need to make. You're going to be using data to make your decisions and not just your intuition. So I say learn to measure what matters.
I like that. I like that.
Yes.
All right, ladies. So let's just sum it up. Money does not have to be boring. We done proved it. It can be simple, it can be empowering, and it can be part of your everyday lifestyle. We're going to make it fun. But big thank you to my beautiful co-host, Annette, coming in, breaking down those numbers and making it make sense for us. And LaTanya, thank you for keeping it fun and always fabulous. And happy birthday to you.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you to our Boss Up Spotlight, Shania, and most importantly, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Beauty Business Breakdown. Until then, stay booked, stay banked, and stay blessed.
Yay!
Woo! Woo-hoo!
Money, money, money.